All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Talking Tigers Live from Punt Road Oval. And we're very excited now to have AFLW superstar Sarah Hosking in the room. Sarah!
Thank you for having me. I can see around the tables Bailey Brewery. I was promised a six-pack for doing this, so thank you very much in advance.
No, we'll make sure. You only live about a K away, is that right?
Yeah, I do walking distance.
Excellent. How is pre-season? Are we ready? Are we ready to go this year?
We are, yeah. So the girls, we start playing on the 15th of August. So it's creeping up very quickly, less than a month away. But we've had a huge pre-season for a couple of months now and shaping up pretty well. The list is looking pretty solid.
Sarah, how's your hamstring?
Don't ask. Just attached. For those that don't know, I tore my hamstring tendon last season in Darwin and tore it from the bone for the second time. So, it's coming along well. I'm starting to train in a 4-week block of return to play now.
We went to Intra-Club on last Wednesday. Who impressed you the most?
Oh, God. If you know Alli McKenzie, she's been phenomenal, was our number one draft pick a few years back, and she's had a few injury niggles, but this has been her first full pre-season where she's come in and she's absolutely dominating. Your usual suspects, Mon Conti, Katie Brennan, Caitlin Grice are all looking exciting, but then you've got some young girls like Izzy Bacon who's getting a bit of time in the midfield, and I think she'll be a really good one to watch.
And just of the players we've brought in, I guess, how they integrated into the side and have the connection piece been within the side as well? Yeah,
really cool. I think you look at everyone, what Richmond does so well is obviously that integration and connection piece. So it's really cool just to see, we had Paige Scott come in, Zoe Hargraves as well. So there's some really young, exciting talent coming through that is just sort of shaping that future. And I think for me, I'm an old girl now, part of the furniture, but watching some of these young kids come through who have played footy since they've been sort of 4, 5, 6 years old is the really exciting part. The kids that can kick on their left foot and their rights. I'm a right footer, but I still struggle to kick on my right. So it's really exciting just to see some of this talent come through.
And Sarah, you can really see that from season to season now. The girls that have been playing right from Auskick, right, junior level, and I think you can see it in the ball movement. It really is developing really quickly now.
Absolutely. I remember my first season as well, going through and, I had no bloody idea what I was doing, if I'm completely honest. But then you look at your likes of Alli McKenzie, who grew up in junior footy. She's one of the most natural footballers you'll ever see, the way that she kicks the ball both left and right feet. So, in that spatial awareness, just the way that the game's evolving is really exciting.
Sarah, what's it like playing alongside Mon Conti?
I love watching her. Sometimes you're halfway on the field, you take a step back and I realise, you got to start running, keep up with her. But she's phenomenal, just the way that she goes about her preparation as well. You watch some athletes in the gym, day-to-day life and what they do, so well. She is one of those players. And then again, a little secret in the room, not so secret, I don't know if they'll like me sharing it, but, Mon Conti, Ryan Mansell have blossomed this wonderful young love, which is really exciting. Yes. We love to keep it in the house here at Richmond. So, that's really exciting. I think Mon's just a phenomenal player and I think she'll take it to that next level again.
Just on yourself, recruited from Carlton. And did you play in that inaugural game at Icon Park?
I did.
And what drew you to Richmond?
Well, I've got a twin sister, obviously Jess as well. She played at Carlton, so we were always egged each other on. And I think there was something at Carlton at the time when Richmond came into the competition in 2020, I always said to myself, if I moved to a club, I only wanted to move to a better one. And I knew that Richmond... Go Tigers!
Well said.
I'm really passionate about my footy and trying to develop and become a better player, but then I'm also really passionate about what comes off the field too. So I was really excited to see, one of my biggest strengths is sort of leadership in that development space, and it's always being able to connect players and bring a team together. So I knew that I could help do that in the infancy, and then I guess from an off-field perspective, I love connecting with people, and what better club to do it at than Richmond.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sarah, how exciting is the prospect with the redevelopment here of playing home games in front of 8,000 people capacity?
Oh, it's incredible. And John, I'm going to put the hard word on you because I'm getting old and time is ticking. So I want to make sure that I'm still here when the redevelopment is around. It's really, really exciting. I think you have a look at the rich history that's here at Richmond and in particular at Punt Road. It's just bloody incredible. Like, to think that we could have a packed out Punt Road with, a big stand there with just people crowded out is just an incredible prospect and thought. And already, just recovery facilities as a player, we've had some, stand-in facilities being built, but they're incredible. So I don't know what the builders did, but within 3 days we had ice baths outside, 2 brand new change rooms for the men's and women's side, and it's just incredible. So honestly, I can't wait what it does for this generation of players coming through. But how exciting for Tigers fans to bring footy back to Punt Road.
Oh, it's going to be great. 8,000 people here. Hey, Sarah, I don't know if you want to hear this, but the day I retired, I had a press conference in the Jack Dyer stand down underneath, right? And they said...
When was that, in 1990?
That was end of... 1888, that was.
There you go.
But the Herald Sun said, come out into the middle of the ground and get a photo with your mum and dad. And I came out into the middle of the ground and, no shit, they were turning the first sods for this very building here. So
that's crazy.
Hopefully that doesn't happen for you. Hopefully you get to play. Hey, a couple of fan questions from the audience.
Yeah, fire.
All right, so Ebony Flanagan, where's Ebony? There she is.
Nuffy.
Down the front.
I do know Ebbs, yes.
You know
She's
Ebbs?
a big Richmond Nuffy.
Excellent. Hey, we're all Richmond Nuffies in here. Who impressed you the most in the last week's match, Sim? And who do you look forward to seeing the practice match this Friday?
One I mentioned earlier, Izzy Bacon. I think she's really exciting. Just as a young prospect coming through, I think she's gone from half back into the midfield. I'm excited to see our midfield combination of Alli McKenzie, Mon Conti, Ali Dalloway, and in particular probably, seeing the ball actually transition into the forward line. Caitlin Greiser and Katie Brennan are in fine form at the moment. So I'm really excited just to see the way that our game has developed coming through.
Okay, I love this one. This is from one of our longest listeners, Tone. You'll know this. Pina, what are you laughing at over there? This might have come from you. This is from Tommy Salagas. Remember Tommy Salagas?
Tommy Salagas, yeah.
Tommy said you've been a staple of the Triple M commentary team.
Yes.
How are you going with the pronunciation of the players' names?
Put your hand up if you know what this reference is to. So I struggle. I went to Toorak College down in Mount Eliza, but I was on a discount, so I still really struggle with. You're going to make me do it? I can't pronounce Bo McCreary properly. McCreary, and I practiced in front of the mirror for so long to try and pronounce it, but yes, it's coming along nicely.
There's nothing worse than when you can't get a name right on commentary, because the people on social media, they really let you go with it, don't
absolutely. And then imagine being a female in commentary, and trust me, I love taking the piss out of myself at the best of times. So, no, it is a good laugh. We have a lot of fun.
No, you're killing it, Sarah. Thanks so much for popping in tonight. Did you just walk down, surely, from home?
I drove.
You drove?
Please, I'm a bit precious. Yeah. Got to look after the habit.
Got to look at it. It is cold tonight, but thanks for dropping in. We really appreciate it.
My
Sarah
pleasure.
Hosking.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.